Guys, I have to, of course, talk about what has happened to a certain sneaker store because all of us are seeing what's going on. And these right here are the facts. Always remember, guys, chase your dreams, because if you don't, one day somebody is going to hire you to help chase theirs. Never stop dreaming, because life without dreams isn't really much. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this video.
Yeah, he got kicks. Ball like swish. I don't miss. Don't do bricks. He got kicks. The kid is sick. Team with Rob, cause he got hits. He got kicks.
What is up, YouTube? I'm He Got Kicks. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell that we get all the notifications every time I drop on these bangers for you guys. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the hype button as well. And of course, follow me on Instagram at therealhegotkickz, and of course the hat page Perfectbrimz, and TikTok He Got Kicks 95. All right, you guys, so I guess it is my turn to talk about the situation that happened, of course, with Cool Kicks. And again, this is literally the facts, what is known, what has come out, everything like that. So I'm gonna lay it all out of everything that we know. Now, again, there was a bunch of early predictions of what happened and all the trolling and stuff like that, which of course that comes with the internet and everything. But first and foremost, man, real quick before we get any further into the video, I want to say a huge congratulations and everything to my brother DaVintage. He's going off onto another journey with YouTube, and of course, man, I appreciate Sneaker YouTube for bringing in a really close friend of mine and, you know, bringing him into my life. So I appreciate everything you've done for me. And I mean, all of our comments that we've always shared and everything, all of our conversations, whatever it is, man, I appreciate you. I always support you. Thanks for everything. And again, you know, even all the haters, man, again, me and him both used to even say, hey, we even love the haters, man, because hate us or love us, you still watched. That's really what it is. You still watch this. And again, man, that's going to continue to be in your next journey as well. Always be who you are. And again, success will follow. But you guys, again, like I said, what we're talking about is everything with Cool Kicks. And this right here is what is known. So yes, the owner and everything, they, as everybody saw, got raided during the Whatnot Live and stuff like that. And of course, the early predictions were saying, oh, this is going to be fakes. They're all fakes, because you did see pictures. And of course, I'll throw up the pictures and everything that everybody I'm sure has seen of basically, you know, the LA task force confiscating shoes. And what was going on is, again, whenever it's counterfeit goods and stuff like that, they do confiscate it like that. It does happen like that. And it happens quite often because selling, owning anything counterfeit is illegal. That's why, like, whenever people are saying, oh, I'll just go buy reps or whatever like that, I'm like, well, you're just admitting to a crime. I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, why do that? Why even, you know, do that to yourself on literally on internet? But it is illegal. It is an illegal thing to do. It is illegal to sell counterfeit goods, period. But it's an even worse crime to sell them as real. And it can go up to fines of individual $5 million to corporations $20 million. You can get 10 years in prison for a single offense and up to 20 years in prison for multiple offenses. So it is a very, very serious crime. Again, there's a Counterfeit Act, I think 1984. Like, it literally goes all the way back to 1984 and everything like that. So it is a huge deal. And I understand why that happens and stuff like that. Why people, of course, after looking at it initially, why people would think that. But there's also another thing that task force does. They go after stolen goods, fraud, stuff like that. From what I've gathered, and even Cool Kicks released a statement, and again, I'll throw that up as well so you guys can see, is basically it was an allotment of shoes that was stolen. That's basically what it was. Now, yes, the owner, Adil, did get arrested, which of course can happen to literally any sneaker store owner, because whenever you're buying sneakers and buying a whole lot, now yes, you do put every individual sneaker through, of course, a legit check. But whenever you're buying from people, whenever you ask them, oh, where'd you get them? Because you'll hear like Rami and Frankie and all the buyers and stuff always ask people, oh, where'd you get these? Whatever. Nobody's gonna say oh, I hit the train car, or, oh, I hit this truck. Yeah, these are stolen. Nobody's gonna say that, so you're never really gonna know. And again, whenever you're dealing in bulk, there's a bunch of people that actually do get bulk sneakers legitly, and that's very easy to do, if I'm being honest. So you just kind of don't really know, which is unfortunate. Now again, like I said, he did get arrested. We'll have to go to court, stuff like that. And I've even talked to a couple of my buddies that are sneaker store owners, and they all said the same thing, is that is something that is honestly can happen to any other, like any sneaker store. Like any sneaker store owner can go to jail for that, because if it's something like that that gets traced back to them, they just kind of have to prove that, well, I didn't know that. I don't know if it's stolen. There's no way I can know. Now, if you go through text message threads and stuff like that and say, oh, I hit a truck, and they're like, oh, okay, bet, yeah, can you just take this instead? All right, then yeah, you're in serious trouble. But again, that's gonna be way down the line, whatever, you know, if they've already proved it, who knows? It's something that can happen to any store owner. And again, Nike and them, they're looking at the big players of trying to figure out how to stop it, you know, massively. Now, that's just one thing that we have to look at. Now, again, could there have been some counterfeit? Maybe, who knows? You know, again, they said in their statement that they haven't gotten any kind of inclination from, of course, the police that said that they had counterfeit goods. It was just mainly stolen. But again, that can all come up later as well. So who really knows? But these are the facts that we know. All the trolling and stuff online is funny and everything, but whenever it's something that we literally know zero about, it really doesn't make sense. Everybody's just trying to get likes or laugh on the internet, like from people that you just literally never meet. And again, that's just, I understand, you know, I mean, I do videos, but the thing is, I meet a lot of y'all. So I appreciate everybody supporting me, but I think we should hold off on everything that has to do with judgment or anything like that towards Cool Kicks until we actually figure out all the facts. And will we figure out all the facts? Eventually, probably whenever, like if there's a court date and charges and stuff like that, then yeah. Outside of that, we may never ever hear what actually this was. Because yes, did they get raided? Yes, they 100% did. That was 100% a raid for sure. Couldn't have been anything more. But this right here is something that I think we are, of course, I saw a lot of people wishing downfall and wishing failure on them and this and that. I feel like that's kind of sad. Like it really is. Like wishing failure on people whenever there's no facts presented in front of you it's just sad. It really is. I mean, it made me kind of sad to kind of see like that's how other people really feel about other human beings. And it's like, that can't feel good. Like people hope that I fail, and I know that. I see that in comments from time to time, and that's perfectly fine, but it's kind of sad that you would wish failure on another person, because karma's a real thing. Karma really is. So I always try to put everything positive back out into you guys, and of course back out into the world, period, because I really hope karma comes back and treats me good, whether it's in this life or the next. But I just think that we need to try to be better people, because good Lord, that's just insane. I really saw some nasty comments and was like, you have no clue what happened. And that's just with everything. So I think we need to figure out all the facts and then say cancel Cool Kicks if they were selling counterfeits as, of course, or fake shoes as real. Then 100% they should be closed, they should be held accountable. But if they just got stolen goods, well, that can happen to literally any store owner, and well, that's just on them to take the hit for that. That really is. They're going to take the hit for it. They'll lose their money, this and that, and it's probably a good chunk of change. So that's probably enough punishment as it is. So I think we should just hold off judgment until we get the facts, the entire facts, the entire story. So that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Again, you know, getting arrested for that sucks. I guarantee it, getting arrested, period, probably sucks. But, I mean, hey, like I said, it's something that can happen to any store owner. So, again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for everything. And, again, I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video. Peace.